Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
Just 2 months after the first assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump's life, a second attempt happens. The former president, now surviving yet another assassination attempt, is safe according to the Trump team and law enforcement agencies. This occurred when authorities spotted a firearm poking out of bushes at the West Palm Beach golf course in Florida, around 400 to 500 yards from where Trump was playing. According to reports, the gunman, recently identified as Ryan Wesley Ruth, had an AK-47 style rifle pointing through the chain link fence, a GoPro camera, and 2 backpacks. He ran from the scene but was later pulled over and arrested on the I-95. Acting Director Ronald Rowe Jr. of the U.S. Secret Service says Ruth did not have a line of sight to the former president and did not fire at Secret Service agents before fleeing.
With reports of gunfire, the former president's close protection detail immediately evacuated the president to a safe location. The protective methodologies of the Secret Service were effective yesterday. The former president's protective apparatus allowed for the early identification of the threat and led to a safe evacuation. In partnership with local law enforcement, we did just that. And the agents' hypervigilance and the detailed swift action was textbook. And I commend them and our partners for an exemplary response in keeping former President Trump safe.
A background check on the name given by officials revealed that Ruth currently lives in Hawaii and has faced dozens of run-ins with police stretching back to the 90s. Ruth is currently being charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. The maximum sentence for these charges is 20 years. While in court earlier today, Ruth was seen smiling and laughing. The FBI is reportedly still exploring whether Ruth acted alone in this staged attempted assassination. Early Monday morning, the former president spoke with Fox News, saying that President Biden and Vice President Harris's rhetoric is what is causing him to be shot at, following the second assassination attempt against him since July. Today, President Biden, while at the HBCU Week conference, addressed the attempted assassination. President Biden condemned political violence and expresses thanks to the Secret Service for expert handling of the situation.
Before I begin, I want to make a quick reference. The attempted assassination against our former president in Florida yesterday. I commend the Secret Service for the expert handling of the situation. And the former president is protected from harm and the subject is in custody. Let me just say, there is no, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, those of you who know me, many of you do, no place in political violence for political violence in America. None. Zero. Never. I've always condemned political violence. I always will in America. In America, we resolve our differences peacefully at the ballot box, not at the end of a gun. America suffered too many times the tragedy of an assassin's bullet. It solves nothing and just tears the country apart. We must do everything we can to prevent it and never give it any oxygen.
Former President Donald Trump spoke out with several social media posts in the last day expressing his gratitude to his voters, saying that there was gunshots in my vicinity, but before rumors start spiraling out of control, I wanted you to hear this first. I am safe and well. Nothing will slow me down. I will never surrender. I will always love you for supporting me. Unity, peace, and make America great again.